What if I told you there's a Formula One race where the action doesn't start at midday, but under the glow of 1,000 floodlights instead? A race where the city never sleeps, and the circuit winds through the heart of one of the world's most spectacular skylines. Welcome to the Singapore Grand Prix, Formula One's original night race, and one of the most dramatic events on the calendar. The Singapore Grand Prix as we know it today made its debut in 2008, becoming the very first Formula One night race. But the story actually goes back a whole lot further. In the 1960s and early 1970s, a race called the Singapore Grand Prix was held on public roads at the Thomson Road circuit. It wasn't part of the Formula One World Championship, but it laid the foundation for motorsport culture that would one day return, bigger, bolder and brighter. Fast forward to the early 2000s, Singapore wanted to showcase itself on the global stage, and Formula One provided the perfect platform to do so. The idea? Well, a modern street circuit through the city's Marina Bay area, but with a twist. It would be held entirely at night, under artificial lighting, to create a truly unique spectacle and to suit European TV schedules. The Marina Bay Circuit was designed by none other than Hermann Tilke, the man behind many F1 modern tracks. At 5.063 kilometres long, it twists and turns through 19 corners, combining high-speed straights with tight sections. The circuit passes through some of Singapore's most iconic landmarks: the Esplanade, the Singapore Flyer, and the Anderson Bridge, making it like a sightseeing tour as much as a race. But this is no easy ride. The Singapore Grand Prix is notorious for being the longest race on the calendar in terms of duration, often hitting the 2-hour time limit. Why? Because those 19 corners and humid conditions push drivers to their physical and mental limits. Add in the constant proximity of concrete walls, and you have one of the most demanding races of the year. So why did they race at night? Well, the answer is simple: spectacle. The city lights reflecting off the cars, the illuminated skyline, the cool evening temperatures create an unforgettable atmosphere. The track is lit by more than 1,500 floodlights, making it brighter than actual daytime, and absolutely stunning on TV. It set the template for other night races that would follow, like Abu Dhabi and Las Vegas. But for all its glamour, the Singapore Grand Prix still has its critics. The biggest complaint? Overtaking. The Marina Bay layout is tight and twisty, with few real straights and plenty of 90-degree corners. Even with DRS, passing is notoriously difficult, which means strategy and qualifying often decide the race, more than the on-track battles. While some fans love the tactical element, others call it processional, a spectacular setting, but not the most exciting for pure racing. Since its debut, Singapore has delivered plenty of unforgettable moments. Who can forget the very first race back in 2008 and the scandal that followed? Nelson Piquet Jr. deliberately crashing to help his teammate Fernando Alonso win, and that became one of the F1's biggest controversies in its history, the infamous Crashgate. In 2017, we saw the championship battle explode, quite literally, when Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Raikkonen and Max Verstappen collided at the start in wet conditions, eliminating all three in dramatic fashion. And then there's Lewis Hamilton's legendary pole lap in 2018, described as many to be one of the greatest qualifying laps ever driven in Formula One. Singapore may not always deliver wheel-to-wheel action, but its mix of strategy, unpredictability and breathtaking visuals make it a true modern classic. So, is Singapore the ultimate street race? Some may say it's too long, too hot, too hard to overtake. Others may believe it's the most spectacular and prestigious event in current Formula One. What do you think? Let us know down in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the Circuits of the Past YouTube channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload, and pop over to circuitsofthepast.com to download your free ebook about 7 abandoned racetracks that you can still visit legally. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one, so long as you survive that Singapore sling.